Good morning. It's currently 5:30 a.m. I woke up about half an hour ago at 5 a.m. Got my push-ups in right here on the kitchen floor, and then turned on the camera. Welcome back to the channel. I've got something interesting for you today, which I've actually never talked about before. It's a bit of a new concept for me as well. Me and Raphael, I'll link his channel in the description. He's my best friend, by the way. We came up with this system. A system for those that struggle with inconsistency, because that's what we've gone through a lot. Going through kind of surges of motivation, kind of these sprints, just to fall back down. And inconsistency, being motivated for something, wanting to take action on it, wanting to hit your goals, but ultimately never really being able to stick to it. Never fully committing, it kind of fading away. Life gets too busy, so it kind of just falls off. I have a really, really good fix for you guys if that sounds relatable to you. If you're inconsistent, this is the video that can fix it all. All right? The 3-gear system is what I'm talking about. It basically comes down to having 3 gears, right? Because the problem is, if life is busy, if life gets busy, because that's what happens sometimes, right? Changes happen, life gets busy, you're not able to go full throttle, otherwise you're basically gonna fly off the curve, right? If you imagine you're a car and you're driving and there's a turn, but you're going full throttle, but there's a turn, so what happens is you're not able to make the turn, you fly off the mountain and fucking crash and die. That's basically what happens with your action taking. You go too fast when you need to be dynamic, when you need to be able to change due to your surroundings and situations. So some of you guys constantly try to go full throttle, but end up just crashing, falling off the mountain, having to go all the way back up again. And guess what? You don't even feel like going back up again, so you just don't do it. What happens when you have 3 gears is basically that you're dynamic to your life, to your situations. So, oh shit, there's a curve. There's a bunch of shit going on in your life. You're super, super busy. You got maybe a trip that you've got to go on, right? A family trip. You're not able to go full throttle. You're not able to go full on grind mode, like there's no distractions and nothing's going on and it's just you and your mind. No, you're not able to go as hard as in those times. So what you've got to do is switch the gear. There's a curve coming. Oh shit, do you switch to gear 2 or gear 1? You've got to be dynamic about it, right? So there are 3 gears, and we've named every one of them to kind of through like 3 levels. Gear 1 is survival mode. Gear 2 is steady growth, and gear 3 is full throttle. Now, gear 1 is basically maintaining everything. So for you, it all depends on what your goals are. But I'll tell you mine, right? For me, gear 1 is posting on Instagram once a day. It's posting 1 video on this YouTube channel per week and posting 3+ stories on my Instagram story every day, just to make sure that I can still, stay connected with you guys. So I'm still able to take guys on the team, and so that I can still keep myself accountable by showing up for you guys every single day. Now, gear 2 is steady growth. Now, gear 2 is basically what most people should be at 75% of the time. Maybe 10% gear 1, 75% gear 2, and 15% gear 3, which we'll get into in a second. Now, gear 2 is steady growth, and like I said, it should be the biggest part of your year. It should be the basic attack, basically. And gear 2 for me is waking up before 5:30 a.m. every day. It's posting 1+ times on Instagram per day and posting 2 to 3 videos per week and 10 stories per day. Now, for you, what this could be is hitting the gym 4 times per week, waking up before 6 a.m. every day, taking 3 cold showers per week, something realistic, but you're growing steadily, but it's not like full-on grind mode, pushing yourself every single day. You know what I mean? It's doable. You can keep it up. Obviously, you're still pushing yourself. Some days you're not going to feel like it, but still you're just going to keep on going, right? It's steady growth. And gear 3 is full throttle. You're not going to be able to keep this up for long, but what you can do is speed up the progress real quick. Kind of, it's almost like a boost button. In times when you can, in times when it's just a straight and there's no curves whatsoever, there's no bend, there's no nothing, and it's just a straight path, you can go full throttle to make sure that you speed up your time, to make sure that progress, is boosted. And then once it's necessary, you can switch back to gear 2 or gear 1. But full throttle is when you have an empty schedule, when you have the right mindset. You can't switch from gear 1 to gear 3 usually, or from gear nothing to gear 3. You gotta you gotta go from gear 2 to gear 3. Otherwise, it's too big of a change and it's gonna be a sprint and crash. So find a time when you have an empty schedule. Maybe there's a couple of weeks where, not much is happening, where you just have more time alone, more time to work, more free time, and you have the right mindset to be able to put in so much work. And full throttle for me is waking up at 4:30 a.m. every day, posting on Instagram twice a day, 4 to 5 videos on this YouTube channel a week, and 10 stories a day, plus constantly upgrading 10x coaching and going full in on the gym, making sure that my physical progress is on point, that I'm constantly getting stronger every week and I'm constantly leveling up my physique. For you, this could be doing some crazy fucking mindset protocol, hitting the gym 6 times a week, running twice a week, taking cold showers every single day, meditating 30 minutes a day. I'm just naming things, right? But the point is, when you use these 3 gears, you're able to be dynamic due to your situation and your life, and you can constantly level up. You can constantly, year-round, take action on different levels, but you're still taking action. That's super important, because what I've realized is that, and me and Rafael have experienced this, and specifically Rafael struggled with this most, is that he tried to go full throttle year-round, but that doesn't work, because life happens, life hits, it gets busy and you've got other things to do and your motivation drops and you overload yourself and you crash back down. So what happens is, like, 4 times a year, you kind of go all in for a couple weeks and then drop back down. Whereas with this gear system, you can basically continue on going all year. Every single day you're taking action. And there's going to be periods where you're going to be taking more action and a little bit of less action, but you never stop taking action. And with this, you're building up so much momentum. You're never going to make more progress than when you use this system. I guarantee you, if for the next 365 days, for the next year, you use this system, you will take more action than you ever have done before. Ever. So this 3-gear system is truly what's going to fix your inconsistency. It's truly what's going to fix your bad mindset. It's truly what's going to fix your inaction. But the number one thing in order to stick to this is truly wanting to hit your goals. I see so many guys that I can give systems, I can give information, I can give value, and you have everything you need, but you don't actually use it. You don't actually take action on it. Maybe, you're going full throttle, you start to lose motivation, life gets busy, and you just kind of quit on yourself. That's you making that decision. It's still going to be uncomfortable when life is super busy to be in gear 1, to be in survival mode. It's still going to take, a little bit out of you. But without that hard work, if you're not committed to putting in that hard work year round, to constantly leaning beyond your edge, no wonder you're not going to hit your goals. There's nothing to blame except for you, right? Commit, bro, commit. No, there's no more time. Nothing's waiting for you. You just got to go, all right? Hey, I want to invite as many guys as possible onto the 10x team. If you don't know, I'm an online fitness coach. I basically do fitness coaching. And if you want to be able to change your life and take action like never, ever before, sign up, bro, honestly. Because with me, right, I focus on life coaching. It's more than just fitness coaching, right? It's life coaching, mindset coaching, habit coaching, lifestyle coaching, and fitness coaching, of course. But the main thing that I've changed with my coaching over time is that it's gone from a body transformation coaching to a life transformation coaching. A lot of coaching there. But the problem with these fitness coaches and right now is that they all focus on the physical change. They all focus on tracking your calories and hitting your workouts and hitting your cardio. Whereas in reality, you have to become a certain person. You have to become the guy. And the results will follow. You have to live the lifestyle and the results will follow. So that does not just mean counting your calories every day. That means constantly looking for ways to improve, making sure your mindset is on point, because it all comes down to your mindset. Making sure that you're proud of who you are, making sure you're living a life that's worth living is what I've really been focusing on as of recent. So I want you to use this 3-gear system, and I want you to DM me on Instagram if you have any questions about anything in your self-improvement journey, whether it's about fucking from meditation to powerlifting, I don't even know. Anything you're in your self-improvement journey, I want you to reach out to me if you need any help. And I'm gonna end off this video by saying dreams don't work unless you do. So fucking work for it, bro. All right, fucking get it.